Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at some of the most insane Guinness World Records of all time.
The largest number of bees on a person. Nothing will prevent a beekeeper from China from smoking a cigarette.
Okay, first of all, I don't like this because a man is literally covered in bees. That's like the one thing you don't want on you. One time I got stung by a bee in school and I actually thought I was going to die. Like I literally thought my life was over. It was the first time I've ever got stung by a bee and it'll be the last time.
Even 1,001,000 bees that cover his body. 55-year-old Bingo set a record at the end of May 2015.
Why would you want to set a record of having the most bees stuck to you? He had like 1 million bees stuck to him and he smoked a cigarette. What is going on with this Chinese man? A lot of these people have very weird records and I don't understand why.
The total weight of the insects was 108 kilograms. He endured 2,000 bites on his body, but at the same time, he still managed to smoke a cigarette.
So he got bit 2,000 times by 1 million bees. Hello, is that not like dangerous? Like he literally could have died. Like he got stung 2,000 times. Getting stung by one bee is bad enough, but imagine having that all over your body. I'm sorry, but I'd just pass out.
A brave man who dared to jump from a height that exceeds the top floor of the Tower of Pisa was a Swiss Lasso Schaller.
Okay, I don't understand why you'd want to jump off that. Like that's literally cliff jumping to the extreme. I hate people who do stuff like that. Like I just have a fear that they're gonna hit the ground like splat everywhere. It's probably quite a high possibility that that would happen if they could easily die. I just hate it. Like I don't like it whatsoever.
Schaller chose a picturesque waterfall to set the record.
And he just jumps just like that. Nah, I don't like that. That would really freak me out. Imagine hitting the water at that speed and from that high. That would literally kill me.
He reached a speed of 123 kilometers per hour before hitting the water.
Is he okay? Look at the way he hit the water. Oh my god, that was absolutely terrifying. I cannot imagine doing that. Like, I'm telling you right now, I'd actually freak out. Why do people want to do that? Like, I know he gets a Guinness World Record and, like, not many people have that. But eventually somebody else is going to beat that record and, like, his thing isn't going to be useful anymore. People get paid to do that. Should I, like, apply to do that?
The highest jump into water horizontally in a manner akin to the belly flop. It was made by Professor Splash, whose name is Darren Taylor.
Of course he's an American. Like, what other person would do that? This man literally jumped from a really high point to belly flop in the water. If I fell out of a car, I'd die, and he's literally jumping off like a really high building.
Darren jumped from a height of 11.5 meters into only 30 centimeters depth pool. Probably, this was a very painful record.
Yeah, exactly. And why would he do that? Like, why'd you literally jump from that high? He's literally jumping from like 30 meters. Hello, that's dangerous.
World record for the mile on two wheels. Instead of the traditional race on the Grand Mini Track, Juke set a new world record for riding on two wheels at the Speed Festival in British Goodwood.
Oh my god, why is he literally speeding around in a car on two wheels? That is literally like doing a wheelie on a bike, but they're doing it on a car. I don't know how they could drive that. Like, that's actually quite cool. They can do that. I don't know how they can drive a car like that, but I mean, it's cool. I'd personally be really scared that the car would tip and they'd like fall over. Like, I'm telling you right now, if I fell, I'd be furious.
More precisely, in the Guinness Book of World Records, he got with the record for driving a mile in the fastest time on two wheels with a four-wheeled car.
But I don't know why you'd want to do that. Like, what is the point in doing that? You're literally driving a car on two wheels. That's so dangerous. What happens if you fall over? Like, you get squished? One day somebody's gonna try and beat that record and they're gonna get injured.
Doogie Lampkin completed the course of this famous Isle of Man on one wheel, length of almost 60 kilometers, and lasted 1 hour and 35 minutes. All this time, the skillful biker needed to maintain balance with all road jokes like altitude difference.
So he literally rode around the Isle of Man for like an hour and a half on one wheel and a bike just for Guinness World Record. I mean, fair play to him. Like, that is quite impressive. I just couldn't do that. Like, I'm telling you right now, I would literally fall over. I tried to do a wheelie once whenever I was younger and ended up flat on my face. It was actually quite sad because I really did injure myself. And imagine if he got really close to the finish line and then he just fell. That would be heartbreaking.
These 60 kilometers are based throughout the world in a venue for the Isle of Man TT. the most dangerous road racetrack of the planet.
So we literally competed in most dangerous track or whatever it was. I literally forgot what it was. Why is it every single time I film a video starts to rain outside? I don't know why it's making lots of noise. But this man literally could have killed himself because he was like on a bike on one wheel. I'm telling you, these men are crazy.
Eric Barron is not a Marvel superhero, but his record gives an occasion to think about superpowers. The 54-year-old Frenchman, nicknamed the Red Baron, reached 223 kilometers per hour with a bike.
That is literally like 140 miles per hour. Hello, he's going down a big snowy mountain. I know one thing about snow, and that it's slippery. Like, I've gone skiing a lot of times, and it is scary if you're going super fast. I remember one time I was zooming down a hill, and I actually thought I was going to die. Like, I literally didn't know how to stop. You guys, I was zooming down that hill so fast, like, it was absolutely terrifying. It is quite scary that these people literally do this and it's caught on camera. Like, do you reckon somebody's got really seriously injured before? If I ever attempt one of them things, it's going to be me that gets injured.
Beat his former 15-year-old achievement by 1 kilometer per hour.
So he literally beat his previous record. That wasn't the first time he's done it. It's probably not going to be the last time. Yet again, I don't understand why you'd want to do something like that, because you're literally going to get yourself injured.
The world record in the drag racing category of the category top fuel in the quarter-mile race was 4.4 seconds, and the speed at the output was 534 meters per hour.
Oh my god, did you see the way that thing launched off like that? Went flying. I thought it said drag race and I automatically thought of RuPaul Drag Race. Do you all know these things are so interesting? Like, I used to always look for Guinness World Record books whenever I was younger, and Ripley's books. I literally wouldn't read anything, I just look at the pictures, but I was literally obsessed with them. Like, I just find it so interesting. I knew nothing about these things, and now I do. It's crazy.
At the same time, the speed of 100 kilometers was reached in 0.8 seconds.
So they literally went from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 0.8 seconds. That's less than a second. That's actually quite scary, isn't it? Like, why are they literally zooming so quickly? Oh my god, imagine if a bird like ran out in front of a mini car and then it got completely squished.
Basketball shot from a skyscraper.
I'm sorry, but I don't like the look of that. I hate looking over big buildings. I'm always terrified that I'm gonna fall. I know I'm not, but I just think it's gonna happen. This is genuinely so scary that somebody's literally throwing a basketball off a big building. Imagine if the wind blows and then it takes somebody out.
A new world record was set by the video blogger from America, Tyler Toney, breaking the previous record of throwing into the basket from a height of 126 meters that belonged to the Australian Brett Stanford. The guy threw the ball from a 162 meter high skyscraper, thereby setting a new record.
Imagine how long it took them to do that. How many basketballs they literally have with them. Like, if they literally throw a load of them down, they're gonna have to get them and go up again. I'm telling you right now, they were definitely stood there for hours.
The fastest knockout in the history of MMA.
Oh my god, I don't like MMA because people literally punch each other. Like, I'm sorry, that thing genuinely scares me. I could just not imagine me in MMA. Like, I love watching videos of like annoying people fight each other. Whenever boys and girls like square up to each other, especially in school, I think it's so funny. I just used to watch like videos of people fighting in bars where you literally just punch each other and they're drunk, and I think it's so funny. MMA is slightly different because like it's literally like sport, like they're literally hurting each other. I don't know if I want to watch this because I don't like watching people getting knocked out unless it's in a bar.
What can you do in less than 2 seconds? In the case of Mike Garrett, the answer was simple. He can win a fight in the MMA during this time. Michael knocked out Sam Huron after only 1.13 seconds after the start of the fight. The first blow, missed by Heron, was the last in this fight.
Oh my god, so he literally got knocked out within a second. That would literally be so embarrassing for him. Imagine training for literal months for this fight and then you get knocked out within a second. That other fighter's definitely gonna have a massive ego. Like, I'm telling you right now, if I'd done that to somebody, I'd literally think I was Superman. Anyways guys, that was some of the most insane Guinness World Records ever. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, press the big red subscribe button, and just to see you all in the next video.